They say don't talk about your personal experiences with mental health. Shaking, a crack about to enter my voice, I stood in a room much like this one. But the audience was filled with my colleagues, my coworkers, and even leaders of my organization. Like many of you, I'm a nurse and I work as a mental health therapist. But in that moment, I was combining my nursing identity with my other hidden identity. I move the slides forward and the words patient research partner come on what is now a giant screen in a tiny room that holds less and less air moment by moment. And I simply state, I will be highlighting my role. And I stop and I pause because I'm racing in my head. Did they notice? Did they notice that the nurse who works in mental health has just identified herself as a patient? And they must know because my heart is beating so loud, it's the only thing I can hear, so they can hear it too as I say, I work on this project not only as a nurse, but as a patient, a mental health patient. But they say don't talk about your personal experiences with mental health. Years earlier, I sat across from a client and she was scared to face her trauma, scared that no matter what we tried, it wouldn't work, scared that she would always feel broken. And I understood that fear in a way that she never would have guessed. Tears streaming down her face, she asked in almost a whisper, does it ever get better? And I could have continued with my usual spiel. I could have spouted off statistics, or I could have said, these are the benefits I've seen. And all of those words felt like they just weren't good enough in this moment of vulnerability. And so I made a choice. And in a single moment, my entire career changed. It changed who I was as a person. It changed who I was as a nurse. And it made that first story possible. Yes, it does. And her head snapped up, her eyes met mine, and I don't know if she was hurt or angry or invalidated or confused, but I continued. I know it gets better because I've been where you are. And that fear, that all-encompassing, air-sucking, bone-crushing fear that had gripped her the moment before, changed and was replaced with a defiant resilience in the face of her trauma. But they say don't talk, and I'm here to say it's time to start talking.